Welcome to Beginning to Blend, a new Blender-centric video series focusing on two methods of modeling in Blender. I'm your host and guide, JoRaSe, and I hope you'll stick around for the duration of these videos. So we're finally at the second to the last Beginning to Blend video. Let's get after it. Get the back face culling on and load up the background image. So once again, we have our background image in place. If we go into the correct viewport, we'll be able to see it. And there we go. It's just a ring, which, given what we're doing, makes sense. We go ahead and start screencast keys as well, so you're able to see what I'm doing. Alright, so what we're going to do is, first things first, wipe out the cube because we're not using that. We're going to create a torus. And I generally like fewer segments, usually half of the major and but 4 less on the minor. So that's going to be 24 major segments and 8 minor. Just makes for less overall faces and triangles to be dealing with. So now let's go ahead and rotate this on the y-axis by 90 degrees. And now we're going to tab in. And we want to position each edge ring where it needs to be. So we're just going to grab and pull. Grab and pull. Grab and pull. And we're just going to keep doing this all the way around. Adjusting as needed. You guys know me well enough by now to know I'm not gonna do the entire thing. So let's just go ahead and delete these 3/4, leaving the 1/4 that we have done. And let's scale each ring to the reference image edges. And again, repositioning as needed. Should probably be doing this resizing using a set amount. So let's undo all that and do it the right way. Going to scale it by a factor of 0.1.5. That's too small, so we'll try factor of 1.75. Still too small. Scale it by a factor of 2.5. Almost there. Scale it by a factor of 2.75. Does it? Alright, so each one gets scaled up by 2.75. And once we get them scaled up, then we will reposition them. Okay, now just to reposition them all. Got the first quarter done, so now we can duplicate the entire thing. And we're going to flip it or mirror it on the z-axis. So we mirror it, line these up, and we need to flip the normals on this bottom half to get them facing the right way. Now we want to merge these, so we're going to select them, and then we're going to hit Control and I to select the inverse, and then H to hide. And now it's the regular B, drag and select, Alt M, and at center. A button to deselect, B, click and drag, Alt M, at center, deselect with A. Just keep doing this all the way around. Alright, that's one complete half made. So now what we can do is select the entire half, duplicate it, lock it in place with Enter, and now we want to mirror it on the y-axis, giving us the other half. Now that we have our half, we want to deselect everything with the A key. Or do we? So let's hit Control and Z to get that selected back. Press the W key on the keyboard and choose Flip Normals to get the normals flipped in the proper direction. Now we need to weld. I'm sorry. It's not called weld in this program. Merge the vertices at the top and bottom of the two halves. So we're going to go into wireframe using the Z key to then select with the B, click and drag, get all of them selected, and Control and I to select the inverse, and then the H key to hide everything. Now, just merging all these vertices like we did before. So let's select it with the B key and then click and drag, Alt M at center. And we're going to do that for all of these. Get the top ones done and then go down to the bottom and do the same process there. Now that we have all of these merged together, we can unhide everything. And there we have a link for our chain. Now to actually make more links, we're just going to duplicate this with Shift and D after we get it all selected. So select everything, Shift and D, and now we've got our second link. Let's position it somewhere around here. And now we want to rotate it on the Z axis. So that's going to be the R key, the Z key, and let's do it 90. And there we have our second link in our chain. And we're doing 7 of these. So to make it even quicker, hit the A button twice on the keyboard. That selects everything again. And now we want to duplicate everything with Shift and D. And this time, we're going to pull it down. And we want 1, 2, 3, we want it at the 4th edge loop, touching this inner edge ring, so everything lines up like it should. So now we've got 4. You can go ahead and go into wireframe and select all of this. The first one we did. The reason why we're doing this will become evident real shortly. Because we just need 3 more links. And what do you know? We've just selected 3 full links. So let's duplicate this, Shift and D. Move this all the way up to the top. Making sure the 4th one is lined up properly. And we can hit the Tab key. And there we have our chain link, 7-link chain using the first method. That's all for this session of Polygonal Art with JoRaSe. If you enjoyed what you saw, how about giving this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos from me. In the video description below, you'll find my Patreon link. Feel free to check it out. Now, on to the credits.